Alright, what is up YouTube? Alien Horizon 02 here today, back playing some Nine Souls and Indie Metroidvania, one of our favorite games from 2024. In this video, we're going to be facing Eigong, the final boss in our Nine Souls series, and defeating her without taking any direct damage, with 100% game completion, meaning we collected all the items in the game, completed all the side quest missions for Shanshan, Shenong, the Shanghai 9000, the Shaman, the Villagers, and showing the true ending of our Nine Souls series. I'll do my best in pronouncing the names. We understand this is a long video, but we recommend you stick around to the end to see the true final ending for this game and the final cutscene after the credits. It was a beautiful game, and we really appreciated our gameplay and our time spending making some videos for this. We placed some timestamps throughout this video, which you can use to navigate your viewing if you just want to see a specific part. If you're interested in seeing more of our Nine Souls boss fights without taking any direct damage, you can check out the playlist we have put together here on our channel. We're going to be posting gameplay of all the boss and sub-boss fights without taking any direct damage. To clarify what we mean by this, we are allowing you to take any internal damage, but must avoid taking any direct damage. If you want to know more about an explanation behind this, you can check out the previous videos where we give a quick demonstration of what we mean between direct versus internal damage. Eigong is mostly missing during Yi's journey in New Kunlun. After capturing Yi, Jiatran tells him he cannot contact Eigong for a council meeting. Following his victory over the Fangs, Yi discovers a sample of the Tianhao serum, which he realizes Eigong created. He plans to confront her about it at the next time that they meet. As Yi gathers soul seals, he learns about Eigong's experimentation on the Dust Guardians, which had disastrous consequences. Reaching the research institute, he accesses Eigong's vital sanctum and enters her soulscape, where he finds no memories. He finally meets Eigong again after 500 years. Their discussion quickly turns tense. Yi accuses Eigong of betraying their values she taught him, while she argues that deceit was necessary for progress. When Yi demands a fight, Eigong reminds him that he is in her territory, revealing that she has taken control of his nervous system. Distraught, Yi watches as she collects all of the soul seals he obtained, thanking him for his work and indicating she will now start a new era. She leaves him with a chilling message as she secures control of the soul seal. While Yi is unconscious, Eigong attacks the Four Seasons Pavilion, destroying much of it in Rui's core. Rui protects Kafu and Shanshan from chaos, and now in possession of the soul seals needed the access to primordial roots, Eigong moves forward with her plan. Which is where we start off our video here. You can see after she attacked, which is pretty sad. We worked really hard throughout the game to build up our base and do all the side quest missions. It was kind of sad coming to see this to an end. Upon waking, he checks on those at the Four Seasons Pavilion and discusses his choices with Kafu. No matter his decision, it leads to a confrontation with Eigong. If he prioritizes saving Solarians, his progress in decrypting the New Kunlun control hub will be minimal. If he focuses on the apeman, his progress will be significantly better. When Yi confronts Eigong again, she is surprised to see him awoke so soon. She tries to persuade him to join her vision of unlocking immortality for Solarians. Yi rejects her plans, claiming she is repeating past mistakes, thus preparing for a final battle. Eigong warns him not to force her to kill him again. Eigong's life as a soul, Foundation era, and pre-game events. After the launch of the interstellar vessel, Solarian society entered the Foundation era. In the second year, Eigong created her first prototype for a cure, named the Tianhao serum, and began a clinical study to test it. To find test subjects, she formed the Dust Guardians, claiming they were needed to replace unreliable autonomous systems created by Yi. Secretly, she used this group to administer the Tianhao serum while pretending to offer medical help. Fuxi died from the Tianhao virus, became another subject when Eigong, appearing compassionate, allowed his sister Nua to use the serum on him. Initially, the serum showed promise, with positive effects observed by year 37. However, some subjects developed severe side effects and mutated, leading to the insanity and violence. By year 125, these mutated subjects were called mutants, who had extraordinary abilities, including the capacity to infect and consume the primordial roots, granting them a form of immortality. As mutants started appearing, Eigong tried to keep information about them under wraps, as shown when the Dust Guardians' accounts were altered. By year 351, she concluded her study, finding that 90% did not recover from the virus, while 10% turned into mutants. Struggling with despair and failures over the next 150 years, Eigong eventually lost her sanity and began to view the Tianhao as a potentially evolutionary gift for Solarians instead of a disaster. She believed the salvation of the Solarian race lay in affecting all Solarians with secondary mutation. To do this, she needed to access the primordial roots and required the soul seals to reach Fu Sang to propagate the mutation. Eigong's life as a soul, origin era. There is a lot to say here, so I tried to do my best to summarize it as short as possible, and I'm going to read it a little bit faster. Keep in mind you can always change the speed of the video at any time if you'd like. Eigong was a descendant of renegade Fengshai, from who she inherited many lost combat techniques. With the use of ancient texts from the Fengshai Guild era to hone her combat skills, further to eventually establish a near mystic mastery over key blade manipulation. In addition to her combat prowess, Eigong was also exceptionally talented when it came to science. Eigong became a member of the Tiando Council, an organization founded by a group of scientists and former nobles which opposed the dominant teachings of the Taoism and Penglia and operated in secrecy. In year 434 of the Origin era, she led a research project called the Immortality Project, which she viewed as a personal dream. Facing pressure from peers and potentially funding loss, Eigong focused on studying the cells of primordial roots for clues to immortality and recorded her research in time-stamped logs. 10 years into the project, in the Origin era year 444, Eigong and her team made an important discovery linking Solarian cells to the regeneration cells of the primordial roots. They began experiments using gene editing on Solarian test subjects to try and achieve immortality. However, by year 446, the test subjects began dying from a virus created accidentally during these experiments, named the Tianhao. The team found that the virus was contagious and caused fungal flowers to grow from the corpses of the infected, aiding in its spread. By year 450, the virus caused a global crisis on planet Penglia, leading to Eigong to remark on the unprecedented scale of the catastrophe. While the death rate increased dramatically, the chaos allowed the Tiando Council and Eigong to rise to power in Penglia, gaining support and resources to revive the Fengshai technologies and seek a cure to the Tianhao virus. With the burden of hope on her shoulders, Eigong intensified her research efforts. In the year 452, Eigong met a young boy named Yi who idolized her and wanted to impress her by showcasing a device he built based on her work. Unfortunately, the device exploded, injuring him as he defended his sister. Despite the serious condition, Yi miraculously healed with the help of the primordial roots and Eigong's invention, showing a unique connection between his body and the genetic material of the primordial roots. This gave Eigong renewed hope for her research. Over the next 5 years, Yi became a student of Eigong who favored him and shared her knowledge. Despite hopeful experiments, by year 457, Eigong faced setbacks and failures in her attempts to isolate the Tianhao gene, including an unsuccessful attempt resulting in a creature that did not resemble Solarians. With time running out, she decided to pursue Yi's risky solution called the Eternal Cauldron Project, designed to buy time for curing the virus using hibernation pods to preserve Solarian minds. By year 468, on the eve of a launch called New Kunlun, Eigong discovered promising data from another test subject, which seemed to offer a chance for a serum against the Tianhao virus and a method for achieving true immortality. However, this hope was overshadowed by betrayal. Yi confronted Eigong after uncovering that she had hidden her involvement in creating the Tianhao virus. He accused her of causing the deaths of many, including his parents and sister. Following their confrontation, the situation escalated, leading to Yi being persuaded by the council and ultimately culminating his death at Eigong's hand, though killing him was not her initial intention. Eigong later reflected on how the relationship deteriorated into tragedy. We will be fighting Eigong using the Stasis Jade, which allows talismans to temporarily stun the enemies. It's different for each enemy. The Immovable Jade, which allows for a quicker charge strike by standing still briefly. The Focus Jade, which consumes one key charge to perform a more powerful strike with further range. And the Hedgehog Jade, which allows for precise parries to inflict internal damage to the enemy. There are a lot of different and cool builds that you can make by computing your Jades and 9 Souls. Honestly, we thoroughly enjoy using a combination of just the Immovable and the Focus Jade. Let us know in the comments down below what kind of builds you like to use for 9 Souls.
음? 왔어? 유지야 외누. 파짐 제반 우쇼짐. 자 거산포이. 와군 진사이 도긴토.
Shooting Star Ending. The ending of Nine Souls with 100% game completion, and the true final ending of Nine Souls. While fighting, Eigong is revealed to be infected with the mutated Tianhao virus multiple times throughout the fight. After dealing a particular heavy blow, Eigong's body sprouts the mutated Tianhao's signature pink pustules before reabsorbing them back into her body. After landing a fatal blow on his former mentor, Eigong remarks that Yi has improved a lot. During their fight, he moved gracefully and fearlessly. She asks if Yi is scared, given the thought that everything around them might turn to dust because of the choice to stop her. Yi confesses that he is scared of what's to come, but that he has also learned to accept failure. Eigong tells him that he didn't inherit the ability to accept failure from her. In an instant, the tables turn. Although Yi managed to land a fatal blow on Eigong, he failed to kill her before the decryption of the Primordial Root's core was completed. The decryption of the core results in the deactivation of the binding device that had been regulating the tree's growth and expansion. You can only watch in horror as the fatally wounded Eigong orbs on top of the Primordial Root's core, thanking him for joining her as they bring an end to this error, informing him that it is not even he that can stop the inexorable wheel of his history. In one final triumphant cry of victory, Eigong proclaims Solarians will last forever and ever, a shining beacon of the universe, and slits her throat, releasing the mutated Tianhao from her body and infecting the Primordial Roots. The Primordial Root's core becomes infested with what resembles wailing Solarian heads, and the roots begin to spread and engulf the entirety of New Kunlun, carrying the mutated Tianhao along with it. With her final actions, Eigong ensures that no Solarian aboard New Kunlun can escape exposure to the mutated Tianhao virus. Consequently, Yi is forced to destroy the Primordial Roots, as there is no other way to end the disaster. Knowing that his choice will also end his own life, Yi says his final farewells to his remaining loved ones, Kafu and Shanshan. As Yi ends his farewells, the Primordial Root's core completes its transformation into a colossal sun-like entity. It opens its eye and peers down at Yi, and without hesitation, Yi aims and detonates the Rhizomatic arrow at the mutated core, obliterating it, New Kunlun, and what remains of the Solarian race.
대구. 응? 뭐? 무쇠, 미안해.
눈? 벤수! 맞지? 정말 날짜!
We hope you guys enjoyed this video and this video series. Thanks for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed our gaming content and would like to see more videos like this. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this video and if you'd like to see more Nine Souls gameplay and videos. We are excited to be back posting videos again. We have over 200 videos on our channel with lots of different gaming content up, so go explore our channel and check out all of our different playlists and videos that we have posted here for you to watch. In our next video, we will be showing the Eigong fight using in action without any jades, without any setups or anything like that, and only one talisman per round. It's a super exciting video and it was really hard for us to do and a super exciting challenge, so stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see when we post it, and there'll be a couple more videos that we'll be posting for Nine Souls, just some interesting content, maybe a couple puzzles that we might want to show or display, and then we'll be moving on to a game called The Last Faith. So stay tuned in our gaming series and our adventures so that you can continue to stay up to date with our videos and experience our gameplay content with us. You can also follow us on Instagram by clicking the link in the description or searching Alien Horizon 2 on Instagram. Thank you so much for spending some time with us and checking out the video. We are super close to 100,000 views on our channel. You can help support us by sharing this video or recommending our channel to anyone who you would think would appreciate it and like our gaming content. Stay tuned for the next video in our Nine Souls series, and until next time, GG's. And the shooting star ending of Nine Souls with 100% game completion after defeating Eigong, and after the credits play, there will be a short cutscene that displays as Shan Shan is on the new planet along with the villagers in Shendong, and as well as the mystic nymph that Yi has gifted to him to remember him by, showing a brief scene of them looking out onto the horizon and starting their new life on the new planet.